Good evening, or Wan Shang Hao. Welcome back to the channel if you're a regular viewer, and if you're not, well, welcome and nice to see you. So, as per usual, I try to take advantage of every situation I encounter here living in China, and I just so happen to be staying at the Shangri-La 5-star hotel in the coastal city of Xiamen in the Fujian Province of China. So I thought while I'm here I might as well do a quick review of the hotel itself, and we'll be focusing on the family suite as well as the Horizon Club Lounge. So for people who may be unfamiliar with club lounges, is when you stay in, generally you stay in a hotel above the 22nd floor, you have the option of paying a premium to access the executive lounge or club lounge. And what that does, it gives you a lot of perks and benefits. I won't go through them all, but the main thing it does is you'll get free breakfast, free afternoon tea, and a free happy hour, cocktail hour. So if you're someone like myself who can consume a lot of alcohol, it's probably a pretty good deal. And especially if you have a family of four, probably the money you just save on just buying your breakfasts closes the gap close enough that the club lounge is probably worth paying that extra amount. So we'll go into the cost a little bit later. So this is obviously the lobby, and you'll find in China all hotels generally have very enticing, welcoming lobbies. It's just the Chinese way of doing things. So we won't waste any more time, and we'll go and see what the hotel has to offer. Okay, so this is the family suite. I'll make it short and sweet. So what you get, they have a little toilet bathroom here. The cost of this room, the total cost for 4 nights with club lounge access, 8,500 RMB, about 1,800 Australian dollars. So you just have like your tea, coffee maker, hot water dispenser, a mini bar. One thing strangely, this hotel doesn't give free mini bar, which is very strange for a 5-star hotel of this price. There's your workstation, nice big television, a play area for the children with double bunks, and you do get a nice sea view. Now, if you didn't have children, you can just get the executive sea view suite, and it looks the same as this, except it'll have a lounge here instead of bunk beds. So this is the main bedroom. Again, you get lovely sea views. A second television. This is like your coat powder room area. You'll have your safe, and this is your bathroom. So double vanity, bath, a second toilet, and your shower, though it does have no sky shower. So the room itself, decent size, 84 square meters. I think the decoration could have been a bit more modern, but it is what it is. So anyway, it'll give you a general idea of what it looks like or what you're in store for if you chose this sort of room. So we'll take a look at the Horizon Lounge, or the Club Lounge. So anyone familiar, most, well in Asia anyway, most hotels, if you stay above the 22nd floor and you want to pay the extra surcharge, you get access to their Club Lounge, and basically they'll give you free breakfast. Usually they'll give you afternoon tea, but for some reason Shangri-La doesn't, which is pretty poor on their behalf. And then they give you like canopies, happy hour. Now the times vary, but usually they'll happy hour go from like 5:30 to 8 o'clock or something. So you just come in, you just give the people your room number so they can confirm that you're eligible. Now only people who stay in club lounge rooms can have access to this. You can't pay to come in. But if you are staying in one of them rooms, you can pay an excess if you had like a visitor or something, and then they could come and join you for dinner. So everything's free, it's all inclusive. This is just their little dessert fruit platter. Assortments of wines and alcohol. In general, if they don't have something you like in regards to alcohol, you can ask them and they'll get it for you in most club lounges. Normally they'll have like a little salad bar, an hors d'oeuvre section, and some hot foods. Those have like some chicken dark noodles, some vegetables, have some sort of steamed buns, some condiments, some cheeses, it's like hors d'oeuvre sort of things, some breads, I'm not sure what that is. And what they'll do though, normally they rotate the menu every day, every night. And for this club lounge, you have breakfast down in the main buffet restaurant area. Usually with club lounges you'll have breakfast up in the club lounge itself, but for some reason they are not having it now. They changed their policy. It was the same when I stayed at the Intercontinental as well, so we'll check out the breakfast tomorrow morning. You get a reasonable view of the ocean. You can go outside as well, but it's too windy so we won't get out there today. The club lounge always offers tea, coffee, you like Chinese tea, and they'll make it for you. Now I mentioned before the mini bar was not free, but what you can do is in the club lounge they have free drinks throughout the day. Now during the day there is no beer, but what you can do if you like is you can stock up the mini bar from down here, so you can just take what you want and then take it up to your room and put it in the mini bar. Like, yeah, it's allowed. They won't frown upon you for doing that. So just keep that in mind if you stay in such a place. The funny thing is we're back in the club lounge for breakfast, but we've been here 4 days already. Prior to that, we had breakfast down in the main restaurant. This club lounge breakfast wasn't open, so I'm not sure what was going on there. So I'll just show you quickly what their selection is. And really, a lot of Asian restaurants, they're all pretty similar in their format. Now, this gives you some sort of congis and soups and stuff. And this is obviously just your juices and your cereals. Now, they'll make eggs to order for you, but if you don't want to have breakfast in the club lounge, you can go down to the main restaurant. The selection's far bigger, like it'll be probably 5 times this selection, and it's free of cost. It's included in your room, so you can choose the it's probably just a better atmosphere in here, you know, not as busy. You can also, they give you like a little menu. You can order some eggs, some other dishes. But if you wanted, the difference is here you can take your breakfast and go sit outside, have a nice sea view, but the main restaurant would have a better selection, but you get club lounge, you get better service. Like, you know, they'll make your coffee for you, they'll cater for your needs. So this is their gymnasium. Not that I'll ever come down here. It seems it's quite new. A lot of different devices. Now look, I've never been to a gym in my life, so it's pointless me even trying to review it. But for those people that are health conscious, this is what you can access. Here we go. And I'll give you some like free water so you can rehydrate. So this is like the entrance for the men to go into the swimming pool. I'm not sure what this is, like a little lay down rest area. So you just come in here and have some lockers where you can put your clothes and your shoes, and then We're just walking down through here into the swimming pool and area. So have like little hot springs, spa baths, and there's a sauna in there, but there's a man sitting in there naked, so I won't film in there. This is obviously their swimming pool area. It's a heated pool. Got a very strong smell of chlorine. A couple of sofas you can come and sit down on. Quite funny to have like sun chairs, but there is no sun. And they have a lifeguard down there as well, so your children can feel safe if you want to leave them here to go swimming. Okay, so I'll wrap the video up here. I'm just sitting in the outside of fresco part of the Horizon Club Lounge. Okay, I have mixed emotions or feelings about the hotel. Shangri-La Hotels in general, the quality is very good, as they need to meet certain expectations, being an international hotel chain. I will say this, however, it's the worst club lounge experience I've probably encountered so far, and predominantly I stay in club lounges because I think normally the perks you get are far better. So if you were to stay here, you'd probably give the club lounge a miss. They didn't replenish their food quick enough. Their food selection was very poor, and they didn't rotate the menu on my 5-day night here. Well, hardly at all anyway. The location, it's in a new sort of business part of the city, very clean and tidy. Has all the convenient shops you need, has like KFC, the fast food, McDonald's and all that. KFC, McDonald's and other small little fast food chains within probably 5 minutes walk. I think the subway is about 5 minutes walk away as well, which will get you to most parts of the city. Besides that, I don't think there's too much around here. You can go down to the beach. I'll take you there after I wrap this up for a bonus segment and have a quick look. Last time I stayed at the Intercontinental Hotel, and in my opinion, that was a better experience than here. The club lounge had a better view, better food. Maybe the only positive in the Shangri-La's favour is the service they provide, and the actual hotel itself is very nice and well maintained. So, you know, you can make your own mind up, but personally I think there are probably better places you could stay if you visited Xiamen. Little bonus segment, that's the Shangri-La there, and you can walk down here, I don't know, probably depending how fast you can walk, 5 to 10 minute walk. You can come down, got a nice big beach. So if you come at the right time of year, you could probably come down and go for a swim. And the hotel, if you've got kids, they supply you with all your paraphernalia to like come down. They give you shoes and waterproof pants and sun hats and little spades and buckets and stuff so the kids can play in the water. Alright, so there you have it. Xiamen.